You wake up and they tell you are paying
25 million to leave your agency.
How much job have you gotten?
And then you're wondering, what have I done with this agency? Why would they want to humiliate me? So you always should know your process. From back. Like your service.
Only like that you did challenge for it. That's what made the song to do.
This is what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
Yes, yo, fat. That's your cause.
When the hell do you have to say Toto? Like, why?
2 hours later.
Hi guys, welcome to her YouTube channel again.
Hello people, it's me, Darchi, and today I have someone special in the house with me. It was a struggle to bring him out here because he's camera shy.
Right.
So it's actually a privilege to actually have him here. He is a model agent. He owns. Is that right? Okay, you're looking at me like I'm wrong.
Keep going.
Okay, so he's a model agent. He owns 90 Model Management. I felt like this will be a very good platform to actually review these things, which lots of models are stuck with, but I'm sure they didn't know. If they knew, they wouldn't have gotten themselves into certain things. So the topic is 5 things to actually watch out before signing any modeling contract. Model agency or
like business contracts.
yes, these
As
things,
models, yeah.
these things are very, very essential. So it will be best hearing from a model agent as well as a model perspective. Let's.
Dashi.
I'm gonna be dramatic. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sorry, guys. So there are 2 types of contracts for models, and there's the exclusive contract and the non-exclusive contract.
So basically the exclusive part, I think we have it here. Okay, it's more
Bada bop boom pow.
The exclusive contract, a contract that carries terms that state that you're exclusive to that particular agency or that particular booking at that period of time, and it means you have full non-disclosure to whatever you're doing outside of that frame to any other third party, which is not within the system you're signing into. So exclusivity is basically staying put to one deal, and that's usually a problem because most people don't get to proofread after they've seen their contract on exclusivity. Yeah. So it's best to always take a second glance, if possible, lawyer involvement. You should always have a lawyer involved in whatever you're signing as concerns contract exclusivity, because it's usually a duration of 12 months to 24 months for beginners. So any contract that is from 12 months upper, you should totally check carefully, because that's a lot of time to be involved into something you don't even know how you're going to get out of or something. So yeah.
And then I think the non-exclusive one, I think this works for commercial agencies here in Nigeria, where you can be signed under agencies. Whoever gets you the job first get their percentage.
Okay.
But the exclusive one, it means pertaining to modeling, pertaining to
whatever
maybe acting or whatever.
Whatever be that you're the brand of, they're managing you. So you have to stay put to whatever it is that's in the contract page.
You should know if it's exclusive or non-exclusive. So you wouldn't go and be like, oh, but I'm getting jobs for myself. Oh, I'm doing this for myself.
Yeah.
The agency is not this, and then they will sue you and be like, you saw the contract, you should have known. So
exclusive contract, let's run it down one more time. Exclusive contract are contracts that you have to actually proofread because it exempts you from every other kind of booking that it's not from the agency. And then the non-exclusive ones are the ones you can externally get by yourself, and you can externally have people who are out there source for you, and then your share percentage or profit, whatever be coming to this game. So yeah.
Yep.
Percentage is a very important.
I think in this case, most people feel cheated, and this is where they have issues
It
with
surely does.
their agents because they feel cheated or they feel they are being used in terms of if a model or if they got the job for them and the job is not like so much and then they still take their percentage, they be like, but the money is not that much, why do you have to take percentage? But this was in your contract. You should have, regardless of how much the job is, they will definitely take their percentage because I'm sure that's what they use to actually fund certain things to actually get you that booking. So from an agent perspective,
percentage is very necessary because there's a lot that goes down into owning a modeling agency, funding a modeling agency, taking care of models. It's like you understanding that you have to remit at the end of every booking. You just have to, because whoever is in charge of the booking, especially if it's like an exclusive contract you're signed to, whoever is in charge, there's a booker who got the booking for you. He needs to be paid or she needs to be paid. The agency needs funding for MiFi, Wi-Fi, system upload. The agency needs stuff for like other people, upkeep, transportation, logistics. There are lots of things that go down. So every percentage, no matter how little, is important because the possibility of getting that booking the possibility of getting that booking, I rephrase, wouldn't have come if you were not gotten. Oh God. The possibility of getting the booking would have been really short if there was no money to fund certain things to get it across to the client.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to say, guys. Going back, you want them to give you your 21,000 or your 22,000 naira. Everybody has to eat what they're supposed to eat. If it's 35%, if it's 30%, if it's 25%, stick to it. So yeah, that's it.
and then we're moving to expenses on advances.
Right. Expenses on advances. Okay. Usually, model agents, in fact, these agents generally, it mustn't even be a model agency. Agents generally advance payment to people. So if you're a model and you have something you want to do with money, or say you want to travel out of the country and they're supposed to fund your flight or your visa fare, these things can be advanced and remitted out of every booking you do. I mean, everybody should know this literally. I feel like every model ought to know this. And then if for any reason you want to have like a small business, like you want to start up like an SME or something, and small enterprise, like small scale, like all these small entrepreneurs and you have to start smaller. So basically, don't mind that shit. So SMEs, you want to start like something small, like a small scale business, and you need profit to run it. So for instance, you want to start partnering with like Darling, and the agency has affiliation to Darling because of some booking, and you need some like products from Darling to sell, and we have access, because I'm all for models who actually get into something else. You shouldn't just be a full-time model without a backup plan. I mean, modeling is modeling. It's a career, obviously. I'm all for that. But at the same time, this is life.
Need a backup, yeah.
Things happen, so you need to be ready for the worst. So models need to have like a backup plan. So in that light, you could actually take money from the agency fund for projects, and you have to be specific about it, give a proper breakdown about it, and how all the remuneration is going to be coming out from your project or from the booking you're going to be doing or from the business you want to start up.
Yeah.
So they get their money back.
And aside even like helping up to start up a business, for like international agencies that get to fund your accommodation, fund your flight tickets and all of that.
Wait, what else is going to that? Okay,
it's just my
passing view. Say you're signed to, let me just jump in. Say you're signed to an agency in London or in Milan or in Paris, and they need to like itineraries and all that, your flight itineraries and all that. They need to like prepare for your flight, your booking, book your flight, accommodation and everything. Those money you need to actually check, because usually they book this flight and then they try to cancel and then recancel. I mean,
and personally jot down the things you are spending or they're spending for you, because at the end of the day you might be doing jobs, and when they give you the breakdown of the things they've spent for you, and you'll be like, so I'm actually left with nothing. So it's best you know and know what you're getting into.
There are most models after their first 2 seasons, they still have nothing in the bank account. So you need to be careful. So after your first season of clearing a little bit of debt, you still have a little bit of thousands to come back to.
And then we're moving to the most important aspect of the duration of your contract.
How long for are you signing? What are you signing into? For people have been tied down into 5-year contracts with
10 years, even 10 years.
difficult policies of living. But let's not jump into policies of living, termination of contracts, but duration of contract for starters.
How long are you in for this game? Before you go and get married the next 1 year, and then you can't do anything for the agency, and then you can't terminate either.
I feel like even if you're taking a 5-year contract, which I feel like every model should actually take when they want to travel, 5-year, 4-year contract, 3-year contract, so your model industry holds you down and makes you understand what's happening in the structure. I feel like you need to know your termination procedures very well in that duration period. I also feel like in the duration period, it should be stated clearly how you leave, everything should be there, and what is going to go down in that period. Else you're just going to be hovering around, and that's not good as a model.
And then you feel like you're stagnant, you can't do anything outside the agency. Sis, read your contract. How many years? Is it 10 years or 15 years or 20 years? Are you about to? And finally, okay, it seems finally the most important aspect, which is the process of termination. The process of termination.
Voila!
You wake up and they tell you you're paying
5 million to leave your agency.
How much have you gotten?
And then you're wondering, what have I done with this agency? Why would they want to humiliate me? So you always should know your process of termination before you indulge into a contract, before you get yourself involved in a contract. And it is also very smart to, like I said before, to get a lawyer involved. So in terms of termination, get a lawyer involved in terms of, if you know the contract is very stretchy, it's like a 5-year contract with like rigorous procedures, please get a lawyer involved.
Take your time to read too. Don't rush.
I'm saying this as a model agent, as an agent. Take your time, models. Take your time, please. Agents, if you can hear this, do not pin any model down with contracts that are heartbreaking. I know these things are necessary. I know we're trying to get hold of our models, keep them put, but at the same time, let's be humans likewise. Some things are just absurd, out of the ordinary. I've had cases that I can't even fathom. So people, I feel like we all should be humane at some point. We should figure out that human part of us and still hold it.
Figure out that human part of us.
My bro, I feel like these things are actually gradually getting out of hand, and models are frustrated. Some people get tied down in contracts that they can't even leave. And you see them telling them that, okay, before you leave this contract, you have to pay 15 million naira. Before you leave this contract, you have to pay. You have to pay 30,000. You've not seen, trust me, I've read contracts and it's heartbreaking. I will tell you personally. Please read. If it's not as simple as you can understand,
find a lawyer. Some words could be complicated that you don't even think that's.
You don't even know what the English is. You shall yes, my, I will sign it.
Just go through and sign there, okay? You're like, okay, no, thank you very much for this opportunity, man. I'm so grateful. Oh my God, I'm this agency.
Because it's this agency, you're hyper, and then you're hyper for 10 years. Man, let's be honest.
So guys, we've come to the end. I hope you share this video, like, subscribe. Please tell them subscribe.
Okay, guys. So like and subscribe to her YouTube channel, because I still have one interesting topic I think I was going to put together for our next time here. So we're going to try to make this thing. Consistency. So like and subscribe if you want to see me on her next episode.
Yes, please. And you guys need to learn so much more.
Talking about fashion and its cons, photography tricks, and what you should do or say to a photographer if being abused on set. So guys, we have an interesting topic coming up for models and fashion teachers, people who are really hype about fashion. So on our next topic, we'll treat all that. But for now, like and subscribe to Dachi Unscripted.
Ooh. Thank you guys, and I want to especially give this shout out to my 300 subscribers, my listeners. Thank you so much. If you subscribe to my channel, I want to really appreciate you, and to my friends that share my link. Thank you very, very much. I am grateful. Till we come your way again.
Bye, guys.